So to start off, I will be applying a photo ready BB cream onto my skin, and I'm just using a BB cream because I don't need a foundation. And make sure whatever you're using does not have SPF in it, because that will create a white cast in your pictures. And also be sure to bring whatever you use down onto your neck so that you are even and one color. After that it's been applied, I'm going to go ahead and conceal my under eyes and blemishes with a concealer, and then give a little bit of glowiness onto my skin with a liquid illuminizer. This is by Arbonne, and all of the products will be listed down below. And then to set all of the cream products that we used, I will be going in with my favorite powder, and this is the Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and this does give a reflective look when pictures are taken, and it's beautiful. To bring some color back into my skin in addition to contouring my face, I'll be using the NARS Laguna bronzer and roughly contouring my cheekbones, temple, and nose. Don't forget to bring this down your neck, and this gives just the most beautiful glow in pictures. And then for blush, I'm going to go in with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Stereo Rose, and this is back online for limited edition. So if you are interested in this product, I would highly recommend to get it now because it will be gone very soon. Then I'm going to prime the eyelids. Make sure you don't skip that step because they will keep your eyeshadows on all night and they'll be so much more vibrant. After that's primed, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows and then set them in place so that they don't move, and this makes the biggest difference in the world, especially with makeup. And a full face of makeup, you cannot skip the brows. And then I'm just going to furthermore define them by using any excess illuminizer and outlining the underneath of my brows. Taking Nooner from my Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, this is just a matte brown with some pink and reddish undertones. I'll be applying this into the hollow of my crease, and all of the brushes that I use will be linked down below with Sigma as well as a discount code. And now I'm also going to apply a little bit of Limit right above Nooner, blending this up towards my brow, and then to furthermore blend that out, I'll be taking the matte highlight color in this palette, which is called Strange, and applying this underneath my brow, which will help blend out both of the harsh and matte crease colors that we just used. Now taking a champagne cream eyeshadow, this is the Milani color stick in Champagne Fizz. I'm going to be applying this onto my lid, and I'm actually going to take this up past my lid just a little bit to make my eyes look a little bit bigger, and then I'm going to be blending this out with my finger just to blend it into the skin and make it look a little bit more natural. Then mixing together Bust and Trick, I'll be patting this onto the lid, and if you pat shadows onto your lid, they're going to A, last longer, and B, more intense. That was like a huge tongue twister. They're going to be more intense. And then after I've applied that to my lid, I'm taking the exact two same colors, Trick and Bust, and applying it onto my lower lash line. And this will just help balance out the look and make it not so top heavy and kind of bring together the upper half and the lower half of the eye. Now I'm going to be mixing together Factory and Liar and applying this onto the outer corner of my crease and working it into the main part of my crease as well, but focusing it mainly on the outer corner. And this will darken up the look, yet it will keep it nice and light and pink and girly, which is exactly what we want. But then also, I don't want to take any of the gold-esque away from it, so I'm actually going to take a little bit of Trick, which is the gold shadow that we mixed with Bust for the lid, and put that on my blending brush, and as I blend out the crease color, the gold will also be incorporated into the look. Now I'm patting on some glitter glue onto the center of my lids and applying a little bit of loose glitter pigment by NYX onto the center of my lids. I don't think this is still available by NYX. However, MAC is releasing glitters very soon, so I would be on the hunt for that, hopefully in time for prom. Now I'm just going to be lining my upper lash line with the NYX Super Skinny Marker, in addition to giving my eyes a little wing to open them up and brighten them up. Then I'm also going to be rimming my waterline with a white eyeliner and finishing off the eyes with some mascara on my upper and lower lashes. And of course, you can go ahead and apply false lashes. I would actually recommend it, but since I'm just doing a tutorial, I will not be applying false eyelashes. To finish off the look, I'm going in with a light shimmery pink lipstick by Revlon. I think this is in the color Baby Pink, and I'm just applying this with my finger to get a lighter application because this lipstick can get too pink a little too quickly. Finally, apply a pink lip gloss to finish off the look.